어서와.
Hello guys, I'm Tony, and for today's video we have something I can't say special because we never did this before. It's something new, it's something how can I say, how can I explain, uh, something that I was really excited about when I found out, but it's not something that we have done before, so we really hope you will enjoy the video because it's totally out of our normal video types. It's not actually really related to Korea, but it's actually related to hobbies and stuff we love to do. And since the situation is still not very good with the whole virus, even though we hope it will be very soon, we decided to do this video. So I will explain briefly what it's about. I bought this 3D puzzle a few days ago from a local store called Artbox, and it's actually World Architecture's 3D paper model, and I actually bought the Taj Mahal, and the sizes of this should be 12 centimeters high with almost 20 centimeters as length. So I'm hoping I will be able to construct it as beautiful as it's shown in this picture. During this whole video you will only see my hands, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it and stay tuned. So guys, as I was saying before, I was starting here by opening the envelope. This is the World Architecture 3D paper model. It was pretty easy to use. You just had to pop out and make the hole and then just insert one another. So this is the guideline, guys. It's very easy to follow. You have numbers. You just pop out each of these pieces and then follow the number and the rules, and you should just have kind of like the whole combination of pieces. You need to pay attention. I actually numbered out each piece after I cut them out. I just used my X-Acto knife or just a paper cutter, and they say to have glue just in case you need to make the pieces stronger, but I didn't need to. There are four basically papers with pieces. I just made sure I cut them individually, and then it will be easier for me to pop out each piece. You also have the guideline based on A, then a B, and eventually a C that will help you how to organize your whole idea of the pieces. Like I mentioned before, each of the pieces is numbered, so you have to make sure you keep the numbers in place and you don't mix them up because that would be a huge problem. This is the first piece that I cut out. It's really easy to pop out. If you cannot just pop it out, just use your X-Acto knife or the paper cutter so you make like a little bit of gap, and then it will easier pop out, though you don't have to worry. There are some other small pieces that you actually have to pop out. So these I tried first with my nail, but unfortunately it didn't work. So I used a Sharpie, but then I realized later on that the Sharpie is not sharpened enough. I don't know how to explain. And I was just scratching the paper really weird, so I just took a screwdriver for watches, which was very little and good, and it actually helped me throughout the whole process. There is a specific tool written on the package if you want to use that one, but I didn't have, so I used what I had in my house. Like you can see, I ended up with 55 pieces that I categorized by ABC and where I can place them. From here on, I just followed the guideline. At first, like I said before, I actually numbered them with a pencil also, just for me to have the idea which piece should be which, because after you pop them out, the numbers disappear. So I just numbered them on the back side so you won't see it. I try to follow the guideline. Throughout the video you will actually see that I had some struggles. For example, here I didn't realize how you should pop them out again, because they have smaller pieces that should be popped out again. And then when I tried to put them in place, it took me a long time. Throughout the process, I actually got mad several times because the pieces are so small and the holes are very small as well. So actually the whole building should stay in place really well. After I finished, actually it stays very well in place, so I was surprised. But because the holes are so small, you can see here I struggle like a lot just to put one piece into place. So the whole process took me more than 2 hours and a half, and just realized these are 55 pieces, so I don't know how I would have done if this would be more than 55 pieces. You have these small details that make this whole piece really nice, like the Taj Mahal sign in front and the whole little structures around it. They are really detailed, and actually the image is really nice printed. So you just have to follow the guideline very throughout, because I actually put these pieces wrong at the first time, so I had to take them off and then replace them. And this happened to me with all the pieces that had like numbers, and I didn't follow the numbers correctly. So look on the guideline, follow the numbers really good and really well, and I think this will make your job easier. Beside that, I think you should start with the top of the item of the building, not actually the bottom as it's written on the guideline, because I had a lot of struggles making the top and putting it on top of this bottom. So I think because the pieces are really small, and also the holes are really small, you have struggles to get them into place as you want. So if I would make another model, which I will probably do because they have so many models and these are so cheap, I will start with the top and then I will go to the bottom, because I struggled a lot, guys. Like literally, I just struggled a lot. And actually, to make this very top piece, the huge one, it took me almost 45 minutes, just this piece, because this was such a nightmare to put in place. Like I said, the holes are super small, and I already had put the 4 little towers, and it was so hard for me to put this in place on the bigger piece. I think the easiest part from the whole process was making these outer walls and put them in place, which I actually put wrong in the first place, and I had to take them out again and replace them, and it was a struggle. Yeah, the whole process was a struggle. I said this several times, but because I didn't read the guideline really good, that's why. And actually the fun part was these little towers. They were so cute. This was the process, guys. I hope you enjoyed. The model looks really cute. I didn't expect to be this realistic. I love it. I love how it turned out. Yeah, it takes a lot of time and patience, but it's not hard to make. So if you want to have a new hobby, you can just like go and buy these 3D paper models. They are easy to make, fun, and they look amazing. I love it. Literally, I love it. And it's a good structure, and it doesn't fall out and doesn't break, and is really big. So if you like it, press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos, and leave some comments. Maybe you have other ideas that we can make. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye, guys.